this is just a really quick 10-minute quick flow when you want to add in some movement into your day. You don't have much time, maybe you woke up late, maybe you just don't have the energy to have a full, long, lengthy 90-minute yoga class. This is just 10 minutes to get your body moving, to stretch out and to welcome a little bit of movement into your morning. You can do this in your pajamas. You don't even necessarily need to get dressed to do this. All you need is enough space to move, to breathe, and to wake your body up. So we're going to get started in our easy seated pose. Arms extended, shoulders roll back, pressing down through your sit bone. Tall, straight spine, eyes are closed or gaze is softened. Take a really deep breath all the way in. Exhale, breathe it out. One more breath like this, all the way in through the nose, out through the mouth. Okay, let your breath return back to normal. Just inhaling slowly. Exhaling gently. If you practice the Ujjayi breath, we can use the Ujjayi breath here. If you don't know what that is, then just continue to breathe. Continue to welcome oxygen and airflow into your lungs. Breathing a little bit deeper than you have been. Just bringing some awareness to the body. As we inhale, scrunch your shoulders all the way up to your ears. Exhale, roll and drop them down the back. One more time, scrunch your shoulders up to the ears. Exhale, roll and drop them down the back. Hands plant down either side of your hips. If you can, make your way all the way straight up to standing and join me at the top of your mat. Feet pressing down, hips width apart. As we inhale, reach the arms up to the sky. Exhale, we're going to sweep forward to a forward fold. Arms reach up and overhead. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, flop it down, arms overhead. One more time, it feels silly, but go with it. Arms reach up. Exhale, sweep it down, arms overhead. With the arms up above you, see if we can link the fingers together. Pull the arms away, folding a little bit deeper into the toes. Maybe bend the knees a bit more if those hamstrings are screaming at you. And then release, fingertips down to the mat. Arms sweep up to the sky, lengthen up towards the ceiling. Take a deep breath in. As we exhale, we're going to reach the left arm forward, right arm back. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, swap sides. One more time. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, swap sides. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, swap sides. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, come into your forward fold. Lift the left leg up, step the foot to the back of the mat, and then pivot all the way around to the left side of your mat. Feet about hips, feet about 1 meter apart. As we inhale, we're just going to flop here. Hold on to opposite elbow. Take a little sway from side to side. Shake the head yes, shake the head no. And you can stay here if this feels like enough for you. Or bring hands to hips. And then slide your hands down the backs of the legs, holding onto the ankles. Elbows pull out to the side as we fold a tiny bit deeper. Beautiful. Release fingertips down to the mat. We're going to poke the toes to the corners of the mat. Bend into the knees. Bring your hands onto your kneecaps or thighs. As we inhale, just begin to drop your left shoulder, look over the right. Come back to center, swap sides. And back to center. Bring fingertips down to the mat. Just heel toe your feet out a bit wider. We're going to take some Spider-Man legs. So just bending into one knee and then bending into the opposite knee. Rolling here from side to side. And you can hang out here for as long as you want. Or we can keep it moving, however your hips are feeling today. Remember, we're not holding the breath. Keep it flowing. Come back to stillness. Begin to heel toe your feet a little bit more closer together. As we inhale, come up onto your fingertips. Lift and look up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, pivot back to the top of the mat. And we're going to drop straight onto your left knee. Take a low lunge. Arms reach up. Exhale, bring hands onto the knees. Pull away slightly, then squeeze and engage your glutes so we're not collapsing into it. Begin to bend the knee, drop a bit deeper. Breathing in. As we breathe out, bring fingertips down either side of the foot and just extend that right leg back to a half split. If this feels like too much, especially in the morning, just keep hands to hips and fold. Option to keep fingertips on the mat, or we can reach all the way forwards if you want a nice, deep, yummy stretch. Slowly begin to roll forwards, press into the hands, step straight back to a downward dog. Breathe in, breathe out. Okay, let's step the left foot forward. This time we're going to pivot all the way around to the right side of the mat. Legs about 1 meter apart. Inhale, rise up onto your fingertips. And then hold on to opposite elbow. Hang here. Again, you can just take a little sway from side to side. You can shake your head yes, you can shake your head no. And then bring hands to hips. Slide your hands all the way down the backs of your legs. Elbows pull out to the side as we fold. Breathe in. Breathe out. Release fingertips down to the mat. And then heel toe your feet out a little bit wider. Taking those Spider-Man legs again. Moving just from one side of the mat to the other. Getting into the heels. Dropping as low as you want to go. And again, just exploring, just seeing what your body wants to do today. Begin to return back to center, heel toe the feet back to central. Pivot back to the top edge of the mat, drop onto the right knee. Arms reach up to the sky, and then bring hands onto the knees. Pull away slightly, and then drop a little bit deeper. Breathing in, breathing out. Fingertips plant down either side of the foot. Extend that leg back. Toes flex back towards the face. And we fold, we lengthen, we breathe. Beautiful. This time let's roll forwards. Press into the hands. Again, step back to our downward dog. Pressing into those hands, bending the knees if we need to, melting the heart towards the ground. And let's take a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Drop all the way to kneeling. Knees as wide as the mat, toes are touching. Press into the hands, weight comes back to the heels. Taking a well-deserved child's pose. Begin to just walk your hands over to the left side of the mat. Right hand on the left, feel that side body stretch. Hands come through center, walk the hands the opposite way. Left hand on the right. And come back to center. Slowly and gently rise all the way up. Press into the hands. See if we can cross the feet on top of one another and just drop back to a seated position. Soles of the feet come together. Let the knees open out to either side. Inhale, lift and look up. As we exhale, we fold. Breathing in. Breathing out. 2 more breaths like this, all the way in. All the way out. Last breath, inhale. Exhale, begin to rise up. Guide your knees together, make your way all the way down onto your back, shuffling forward a little bit if you need to. Bring both knees in towards the chest, then just let the legs drop all the way over to the right side of the mat. Option to extend the arms into a T shape or cactus them, and just look over our left shoulder. Begin to twist back to center, drop the knees over to the left side as we look over to the right. Wiggling back to center. Knees pull into the chest, make yourself as small as you can. Take a really deep breath in through the nose. Exhale, let it go. Drop your shoulders, release the body down to the mat. Extend the legs out in front of you. Link the fingers together, extend the arms, stretch out the legs. And then release. Bring left hand to heart, right hand to belly. Shoulders roll back, feet flop out to either side. Thank yourself for creating time to move, to breathe, to wake your body up, to listen to your breath, listen to all the thoughts, everything that is jumbling around in your mind. Maybe your thoughts are now turning to the rest of the day ahead. What's coming up for you? What's present? Just listen. Find that awareness. Tune in. Listen to any emotions. And then just as we approach our yoga practice, listening to our bodies, noticing where we can adapt. Notice how we can try to adapt our day. Are we feeling stressed? Is our attention span going to be a bit shorter? Is our patience going to be a bit shorter? Are we feeling excited? Is there a lot of energy? Are we feeling a bit sad? Just noticing. How can you amend your day to day based on how you're feeling now? Inhale. Exhale. Place the soles of the feet down onto the mat. Carefully use the hands either side of the hips to make your way all the way up to your comfortable seated position. Hands come to the heart space, shoulders pull back. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Thank yourself for moving, for breathing, for creating that time. So much love, so much light, so much gratitude. Go have an amazing day.